Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller. Welcome back to some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm basically going to be repeating the intro that I had yesterday for today. Folks, this could be it. This could be the final day in the series where I ever have to go fishing. For you see, over the course of the past month, 2 months, 3 months, several months, I have been trying to catch 5,000 total fish in this series. And the reason for that is because there is a Nook Miles achievement for it. And I figure as this Animal Crossing New Horizons series comes to a close, I may as well try to knock out this achievement. So, I am so close, guys. I have less than 100 fish to go, but I am out of fish bait. I used up the last of my fish bait just a couple days ago. So my best option is to use a Nook Miles ticket. Go to a Nook Miles island, and then isolate myself from everybody, go to a nice pond or river, and just fish until I am done fishing. And I'll know I'll be done fishing because my phone will go off to tell me that I've cleared a Nook Miles achievement, and I will know that it will be that fishing achievement because I don't plan to do anything else today until I'm done with that achievement. Although, I gotta do one quick thing, and that's check my mailbox because yesterday, CJ, the fishing master himself, was on my island, and he was like, "Hey, Yoshiller, do you want to commission me for a fish model?" And I said, "Sure, what's your price?" And he said, "It's 3. It's free, but 3 fish that you want the model of." And I said, "Okay." So I went ahead and got myself, what is it, a Ranchu goldfish model, and I also ordered a bunch of random stuff, so Alright, I lied. I gotta do like 1 or 2 quick errands on my island, but I'm not doing any drastic side quests or anything just yet. I just want to fish, and then I'll be done with it. It's also a day in which KK is here. That is why I am playing at this hour. But then we're done. Then we're done with the fishing, and we're all done with that. I just need to clear out the deep sea diving achievement, which will be obnoxious, I do admit, but if I just catch like 100 deep sea creatures a day, we'll be done. Alright, so let me stop by the house first, actually. I'll put everything away except this Ranchu goldfish model. And then I will... Well, I already have a Nook Miles ticket, right? Because I have one extra one from yesterday, so I shouldn't need to buy another one. But I guess I can stop by the machine real quickly and buy one just in case. Alright, so that, put in storage. That, how does this even work? Just a nice looking thingy. Oh, you sit on it! I like this. I might get more of those. I guess I can get as many as I want because now that Toby is a villager on my island, I can just order that from the shop. Well, if any of my friends want one of these, I can get one for you. Alright, but for the time being, that's going in storage. And then this, storage. And then this, storage. And then this, storage. But this, you're coming with me. And also these cherry blossoms, you gotta go in storage. I'm gonna try to craft all that cherry blossom stuff soon. But I just gotta knock out this fishing Nook Miles achievement, and then my focus can be designated to more cherry blossom and bunny day stuff. Alrighty. Yeah, I gotta knock this out today because bunny day is tomorrow! Oh, no! Okay, well, let's head on over then. Let's head on up here. Hello, Charlize. Goodbye, Charlize. Alright, so over here is where I've been putting my fish models, but it's getting more and more inconvenient to try and put the fish models over there. No one's fault but mine, really, because I'm the one that terraforms the island. But in order for me to put this next model over there, I gotta do a bit of terraforming work real quickly. Also, was that a cherry blossom over to the right? One moment, please. Please. This is the only cherry blossom item I've ever crafted on my island. It's that lamp right there. It's nice that a cherry blossom has spawned in front of it. Very well. I just put some cherry blossoms in storage, but I will go ahead and hang on to this piece right there. Alright, but back to the terraforming. So, I need the waterscaping permit, because I need to make myself a path that connects to behind this little garden. There we go. Yes, look at all the fish models I've obtained over the years. If anything, though, because that's a goldfish model right there, right? So, I should move that, because I just got the Ranchu goldfish, and I should take the puffer fish and put it here. May as well do that real quickly. So in order to grab that fish model, I need to make a cliff right there. Perfect. Alright, so now we climb up. Alright, I'll be back here in a moment. Tight. Alright, I guess I should have done this after I grabbed the puffer fish model, but that's okay. That's okay, that's okay. So now we do boom, Wait, no. We need cliff construction because I have to destroy the cliff. Alright. I got it. It's like a little puzzle. I guess I also didn't need to destroy the cliff. I could have just climbed down behind it, but at least this way I can better see what I'm doing. Alright, and then with any luck, as soon as I head over here, the camera will go into a bird's eye view. There we go. I can't naturally make it go into a bird's eye view. I just have to wait for the game to do it itself. Okay. So now I can do this. So I can climb up here. Very good. I can nab this. Alright. And now what I will do, just to try and make things at least a little bit symmetrical, you will put the Ranchu goldfish over here. Yeah, that looks good. I guess you can... Yeah, you're better to look at when you're facing a direction. Okay, fine. Fine. And then... I was just making sure I had extra land down there. Alright, so the other goldfish then should go here. So, just regular old goldfish. Oh, I gotta take a step back. Fine. I'll push it in then. So, boom, goldfish. Alright. Right this way. There you go. Look at that. Look at all my fishies. Here, I'll even take a picture. This probably won't even be the thumbnail, but it's an option. Here you go. All my fish are here. There you go. All the fish models I've collected. Could I have gotten more? I mean, maybe. But I got a fair share, and I got some good ones. Like, I got the ocean sunfish, I got the oarfish, I got the sharks. So, these are pretty good. Uh-oh. I don't have enough land right here. I have to make one more platform. Okay, hang on. Hang on, I thought I was safe, but I was not. Okay. One more platform then. So we do this. There. Now I can get out of here if need be. Alright, so we climb back up. Alright, and then we put this here. Hey! Okay, fine. This again. So place the item. Wrong one. Frick! I should read my stuff, huh? So there. Goldfish model. Spin it this way. There you go. Now I can climb back down, and now I can start erasing all of this. Okay, here we go. So waterscaping permit, and then erase the trail behind me, and then I gotta put the pufferfish model in the proper place. Alright, but see? Now it's all coming together. The more fish models that are here, the better. And then maybe what I'll do, because I've been getting those Karopi lanterns, maybe I'll stick those here. It's a good place for them to go. It adds some lights, it adds some flair. It's a frog. It's an aquatic-based creature. I mean, it's like a marsh-based creature or something like that. You know, it primarily lives on land, but it's associated with water and lily pads and stuff, and darn it, I've already got some frog textures for my island because it's based off a water level in a Bomberman game that has frogs on it, so I'm liking this idea. Oh, frick! I told myself I needed to put the pufferfish model there, and I didn't do that. Alright, hang on, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Alright, go back. I am wasting time, I acknowledge, but that is okay. Alright, we're going. Alright. Alright. And then there. And then we need the cliff construction permit. Alright. One cliff right there, please. Perfect. And now the pufferfish will go here. Alrighty. Let me do this. Pufferfish. Very good. There you go. I don't know how many people care for these fish models, but I like them. I like that it's a mechanic in the game. It gives more reason to catch certain types of rare fish. And, you know, as a bit of a collector, it's just a little bit of a nice novelty. And I'll tell you what, I'll pop this right here on my newly terraformed path, and then I'll collect it, and then I'll destroy the path. There we go. One sky egg. Thank you. Now I gotta stop by my house again to put that away, but no, it's fine. Let me leave this here for a minute. Let me stop by my house. Let me get those Karopi lanterns. Oh, hang on. Let me get one of these too. Thank you. I will gladly take more of those. Oh, went into the bird's eye view for that. Oh, alright, whatever. Alright, let me get those Karopi lanterns. I might actually want just like a bunch of those. Maybe I should order a bunch right now. Here. Special goods. Oh, wait. I'm gonna order a Switch Lite at some point. Well, we'll do that at some point. Alright. So, yeah, we want the lanterns. And I'm just making sure there's nothing else I want. The pins are cool. I don't know that I need the clothes. The shoes are kind of nice, actually. Fine, tell you what. I'll get an order of the boots. And then I will Okay, maybe I'll take the hallway out of the storage and I'll put something over there. All right, but let's get 4 more lanterns. Whether or not I'll use them, I don't know, but I'll order them. I don't even have enough bells for any more. Okay, well then that'll do. I'll get 3 more. All right, spending my bells as the series comes to a close. Who knows what else I'll even want to spend them on, so I may as well get them. All right. Ugh, I get a lot of Nook Miles if I go deep sea diving today, but I have to remember the focus of today isn't deep sea diving. I don't need to even get more Nook Miles anymore. I'm quite content on that front. What I must do now is I must go inside my house, and I must I just gotta put this away, and we're gonna put the cherry blossoms away too. If I catch more later on, that's great. All right, here. So we want alphabetical. We gotta go down to K, and we gotta get all that karopi stuff. Darn it, I said nothing would distract me. I wanted to be done with fishing today, but here I am doing some terraforming work. Ah, here we go. Yeah, look at all these. So let me take 4 of these. And then I've already got 2 of these, huh? All right. Gotta do anything with the bridge? I don't know. I guess I'll take it. Great. They're nice items. I'm glad I went with Toby. I'm glad I went with the frog character. I was like, if I'm going to get one of these Sanrio amiibo cards, it should be for a character I'll actually have interest in, and the frog really just works out. So, alright, here we go. KK, I will end the video by listening to your song, my dude. But for now, I gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving, gotta decorate my island just a little bit more. Alright, so here we go. And then we'll go over here. Alright, so we'll do waterscaping. Alright, so we gotta make a little path over here. Alrighty, there we go. I just need to get in here. Alrighty, so now, if I put just like the lanterns here, how will this look? Turn it on. Oh, I mean, it looks okay. There needs to be something in the middle, I do feel. Okay, so what if I do this? So what if I put one of the hall? Whoops. These are all. There you go, hallway. Yeah, put the hallway there. All right. Oh, you can't really sit over here otherwise, but it does add a bit more decoration over here, and I kind of like that. And since you can't go over here anyway, I'm debating if I should put like 2 more lanterns, just kind of right here. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I can always get more. Oh, this is facing the wrong way. There we go. Or maybe it's not. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, well, I mean, it is facing the wrong way. It does have eyes at the top of it. So, there you go. Let's make it face this way. And then if I put the other one here. Here. What does the bridge look like if I put that here? How's that look? That's pretty. The only issue with it is that it's at a diagonal, which has creative value, but it doesn't fit well here. So I will instead put the other garden lantern here, and then I will terraform my way back, and we will back out of here, and then I will finally resume my fishing duties for today. There you go. Alright, at least something is here now. I feel a little better about it now. Okay. Oh, before I leave, hang on. Maybe what I should do, I'll need to draw an extra path. I should put like a frog texture or 2 here. I mean, I have them. It'll make more sense for all of this. Oh, no, that's the wrong texture design. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Frick, I just had it. I gotta select it again because I hit the wrong button on my D-pad. Alright. So I put something like there. And there. There you go. Now it looks good. And you know what? I could put the one with the tongue sticking out right here. Alright. It all comes together. There you go. And then I've got the tongue texture. Ta-da! Right there. Yay! Frogs! In actuality, I don't really care much for frogs. I guess, like, if I see pictures of them, they're kind of cool. But, you know, if someone has, like, a pet frog or something, it's not really my animal. I like fish. Alright? Fish are a much more pretty creature to me. They're a much more low-maintenance creature most of the time. And, I mean, I really like koi fish. So, I think we're good. I think we're content. There you go. Now I've got a pretty little island area over there. And it'll look good at night and then during the day. Oops, hang on. Alright, so boom. And then put this back. And I'm going to declare it now that I am done terraforming for the day. But here, I'll take another picture. That looks pretty good. Darn it, I need like an angle that's slightly in the middle, but that's okay. That'll do. Oh, that looks good in my opinion. I finally did something over there that makes me a little more satisfied. Okay, so now I must put these 1 or 2 items away, and then I am going to a Nook Miles Island, and I am going fishing. Going fishing. Alright, whether or not I'll do something with these extra items or the new lanterns I just ordered, I've got no idea. But I think I picked a good set of stuff. I got the lanterns, and I got the little hallways. Those are nice. Those are nice. Okay. Let me look at it one more time. Let me think. Like, is my island actually coming together? Does it actually look good? It may not resemble that much of a Bomberman level anymore. Darn it, I missed that cherry blossom. That's okay. But you know, it's got stuff. I like it. Alrighty, there we go. Cool. Extra cherry blossom. And then we got all this pretty stuff. So it's like, look, there's a frog thingy, and then you go over here and you're like, look, it's a waterfall thingy. And you go over here and you're like, oh look, it's a satellite thingy. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, I think that looks good. And then you go over here, and I realize as time has gone on with my island, it's lost a bit of the Bomberman aesthetic, but I think that's fine. I think the Bomberman idea was just a grounding foundation. It was not always, like, you know, my island is not a one-to-one recreation of it. It was just the idea of a name and these general textures. And what I might do before the series comes to a close is I might go around to some of the other grassy parts of the island and put down more of these textures. But for now, I am content. I will catch this fish real quickly because it seems small enough to not be an egg or a piece of trash. So I will catch it, I will sell it, and then I will get the heck out of here. There you go. Nice freshwater goby. Thank you for the applause, Tybalt. All right, let's wrap this up. So, in order to finally be done with this Nook Miles achievement, I need to catch exactly 95 more fish, and then I never have a reason to catch another fish again unless CJ's on my island and I want a specific fish model and I don't have 3 of the exact fish I want a model of. Otherwise, we're set. We're gonna be done. Alright, so let's get to it. Let's sell that fish. Oh, it's a good thing I can't accidentally sell a cherry blossom. That's good. Alright, and hopefully I don't need to get another Nook Miles ticket. But I suppose if I'm going to do so, I should do so now. 1, that way I can ensure that I use the Nook Miles machine again and get... Let me speak. If I use the Nook Miles machine again right now, I will get extra Nook Miles for doing so because you get rewarded for using the machine on a daily basis. And if you use the machine multiple days in a row, you get even more Nook Miles. So, I just got 150 Nook Miles right there. Not that I necessarily know if I'm going to need them, but I guess it's good to have. 2, if I get my ticket now, that means that if the first Nook Miles Island I wind up going to today is a dud, it's faster for me to just have a second Nook Miles ticket on hand than for me to run back from the airport, run over to Resident Services, and then run back to the airport, and then go on another Nook Miles tour. This way I can speed up the process. And if I wind up not needing this Nook Miles ticket, that's fine. I've got plenty of friends that can benefit from it. I've got plenty of friends who do still play Animal Crossing, who like to try and get specific villagers on their island, and they keep going to different Nook Miles islands until they finally get the villager that they've so been desperately craving. As for me, I'm not one of those players, so I've got no need for Nook Miles tickets once I'm done with these Nook Miles achievements. So, let me go ahead and put this hat away. Very good. Alrighty. Now finally, 20 minutes into the video, I can go knock out this achievement. Hopefully. The issue though, catching 95 fish is a lot, especially if I don't have fish bait. It's gonna take 40 minutes. I don't really doubt that, especially if my luck is bad and I keep catching eggs and trash and keep scaring the fish away and keep messing up the fishing process altogether. So it's gonna take some time. How many fish did I get yesterday? I think I only caught 60 and it still took me about an hour, so here's hoping for the best. Alright, let's use that Nook Miles ticket. Alrighty. Here we go. Time for takeoff. Alright. Hoping for the best. Let's move it to it. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get it. Thank you. I'm ready to go. Let's knock out that achievement today, baby. I don't want to focus on it anymore. Once I get to day 360, it's just deep sea diving and finishing the customization of my island a little more. Seems like we're off to a good start. It seems like a relatively flat island. I like what I'm seeing. I like this. This should be perfect. There is a nice river right here. I will make this work. I will catch this fish, and I will hope that it is not a piece of trash or an egg. Let's get off to a roaring start, huh? What do we got? And... wait. There we are. Thank you. Boom, baby. Alright. We're off to a good start. So now what I shall do. I will see which of these trees is containing wasps. Because I would like to chop down some of these trees so I can get a better view of the river. Okay, tree branches are good. I can use those to craft an extra fishing rod when the one I'm using for today inevitably breaks. What is this? An actual garden lantern? Alright, I'll just take it then. And then this tree has fruit in it, so it cannot contain a wasp. And that's fine. I don't actually need to catch a wasp. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to be stung by one if I chopped down these trees. So here we go. Boom. Alright. Hup. 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 And then hup. 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 Good. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take this. And then I'll take this regular piece of wood. Because, oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. No, I do not want this pair. Drop it. Alright. And now back to the fishing rod. So I see that this fish is right here. It should be small enough to not be a piece of trash. Or it should be small enough to not be an egg, but big enough to not be a piece of trash. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, and then with this fish... aw, yeah. Only 93 fish left to go. Well, I'm not even going to look at the Nook Miles achievement thing, hopefully, because it'll just blink when I'm done. So that means what I need to do is I need to distract myself with a topic. I need to talk about stuff that will distract me for long enough so that before I know it, this achievement will be done. So what do I wish to talk about today? I'm not really sure. We're coming down to the final moments of the series where I can talk about topics, but I've kind of talked about a lot of stuff, and I don't know what to talk about besides just talking about my life again. But I try to mix up these topics every time I do one of these videos, so, I mean, let's think about some stuff. Let me tell you, you know what? I got a topic for you guys. Let me talk to you about general advice that people give. First things first, you don't have to accept advice from anybody. You don't even have to accept that piece of advice. Alright, which means you would be accepting it, but before we get into a paradox, let me just say, nobody is ever going to be 100% correct 100% of the time. Different people just do things their way, and sometimes doing something someone else's way might not be fit for you. Alright, now that's general advice. Let me be more specific, though. Let me tell you some of the best advice I've heard. It might not work for you, but it's worked for me. First bit of advice I would like to offer for today is, when you are commenting on someone's appearance, people have a habit of liking to poke fun at someone's appearance, especially family members, but the best bit of advice I ever heard is, if you're going to comment on someone's appearance, if that person cannot change their appearance in 30 seconds or less, there's no need to comment on it. Alright? If you're going to comment on how someone has, like, a ketchup stain, or someone has, you know, like, a loose piece of makeup on their face, or something that can be easily removed, I believe you are free and safe to comment on it. But if it's something that can't be removed in 30 seconds, like a scar, I am going to count a pimple in this. Alright? Pimples are other people's business. They're not for you to pop. They're for other people to pop. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. They are for the pimple bearer to pop. They are not for other people to pop. That's what I was trying to say. You see someone else have a pimple, that's not your problem. It's that person's problem. They have to deal with the fact that they have a pimple. Alright, you know, you're going to comment on someone's clothing. I mean, they can't usually change that in 30 seconds. I mean, I could speedrun changing clothing, depending on what clothing I'm wearing or what clothing you're commenting on, but, you know, I know a lot of people love to say, like, look at that person's outfit, that's weird. But if they can't change it in 30 seconds, you know, maybe don't tell the person that you think the outfit's weird. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty easy advice. Oh, here we go. This is the tree that had the wasps in it. Well, fine. I'm gonna let the wasps go. I don't need it. But that's general advice, okay? What about advice for, you know, a lot of people ask, I want to get into YouTube, I want to get into video editing, what advice do you have, Yoshiller? And I'll tell you what. The generally safe thing that people will recommend is don't go for the expensive stuff first. Alright, I remember plenty of times I've had mom take me to Best Buy, and I tried to buy this equipment, and then you learn that it's like $1,000, and you're like discouraged from ever getting into the industry. Or, even worse, is you buy the product and you find out it's not what you need. What I advise is you start with the cheap stuff. And there even is free software out there that is comparable to the professional stuff out there. These days, I edit using a program called Adobe Premiere, which is industry standard, and for as frustrating as it can be to work with, you know, a lot of other editors and myself do acknowledge that it is one of the best editing programs out there. With that said, there are other editing programs you can get that are free. I don't remember their names. But there are people that have videos and websites designated to these tools that are specifically made for people who are trying to edit videos that are financially crunched. Okay? Like, not everyone can afford $1,000 software. And I know Adobe has a solution where it's like, oh, you know, you just pay $100 a month. But that adds up. All right? You're still going to wind up paying over $1,000 a year. And unless you're in college or you're working for a company or you're doing this professionally for yourself like I am, you don't need to be doing that. You can work your way to that, sure. But you gotta understand that when people do this professionally, they do it for a living, purchases such as these are seen as investments. The idea of purchasing the expensive software, the expensive equipment, the expensive cables, and the expensive games, that's all done because we do it professionally. A lot of people are like, oh, I want to be as good as the big guys. And I get that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Your first couple of videos, more often than not, are not gonna be as great as what you want them to be. Alright? A best case scenario, as pessimistic as it is to say, your best case scenario is that years from now, you will not like the video that you first made. Alright, now some people have a fantastic track record and all their videos are good. But I imagine for a lot of your favorite creators, you are not as interested in their older videos as you are in their current stuff. Alright? I have a lot of old videos on my channel that I cannot stand. Alright? I do not like them. But I leave them up so I can show how far I've grown and how far I've come as a content creator. The equipment I use now is a lot different than the equipment I used back in the day. Back in the day, I did use Windows Movie Maker. Alright? That's what I used. And it got the job done, all things considered, but it was not great. And you might even know that some creators didn't have capture cards. They pointed their video cameras at their television screens. And for a lot of handheld games, that's how we had to do it for the longest time. Recording DS and 3DS games is still particularly tricky. You have to buy separate capture cards just for those games. And you really got to decide, like, is that what you're going to focus on? Like, are those the games you want to record? Because if not, maybe don't do it. So, it's tricky. Alright, that's the advice on that front. But let's say you are a content creator, you've been making videos for a while, and you want to get bigger. Now, yeah, good on me for giving advice on how to get your videos more popular when someone like me already struggles to get enough views. So I'm not qualified to really give advice on this topic. Gosh darn it. But here's what I will say. I know why my videos don't get a whole lot of views, okay? I get it. Some of my subscribers are burnt out from the fact that I've done over 350 Animal Crossing videos. I do variety content. That's actually bad. YouTube favors people who are consistent, who upload a specific type of content, who, you know, maybe you branch out and try different things, but it's not too drastic from what you already do. Alright, I already know that hurts me. The fact that I do Animal Crossing content, but then I also do, you know, I just did a Super Mario 35 video. I do competitive Pokemon matches. I do Splatoon matches, and I'm doing a Road to Sakurai series. My Whatever Wednesday videos can be anything, you know? That's bad. With that said, though, I do that because that's what I enjoy doing. And it has to come down to, why are you making YouTube videos? Are you doing it as a hobby? Because that's basically why I'm doing it. I edit for other creators because that allows me to... I mean, that allows me to get money to pay the bills, but that also allows me to bring exposure to my channel. And it allows me to fill a void that I might not be able to fulfill in editing videos for my channel. I've discussed this a few times, but in short, the idea of editing for other channels allows me to participate in bigger projects. And then on my own channel, I get to do simpler videos like this, but if I want to do a bigger project on my channel, I still can. To me, that's a best case scenario. I know for other people, it's not always like that. Maybe for other people, your dream is to have your own YouTube channel and get paid, and maybe you want to launch a Patreon, maybe you want to stream, maybe like, you know, that's your dream, is you want to do what other content creators are able to do, and you want to just do YouTube full time. All right, I get that. I totally understand, and I don't want to discourage people from following their dreams. I do need to warn you though that YouTube is competitive. All right. You might be watching my video saying, you know what, Yoshiller, that is my dream. I want to be a YouTuber. And you know what? That's cool. But I gotta tell you, a lot of YouTubers that do it for a living now do have their struggles because a lot of people want to become YouTubers. And the sad fact of the matter is that you are not going to be relevant forever. Alright, you can be relevant for a long time, but even I'm not that relevant, right? Some people might still know the name of Yoshiller, but I've fallen from grace. Does it bum me out? Of course it does. But I've accepted that fact that I've made do with what the circumstances are. So, I have to let you know that a lot of people who try to do YouTube full time either don't make it or don't last for a long time. And I'm not saying that to be a pessimist, and I'm not trying to discourage people, but I've seen people firsthand give up a lot to try and do YouTube, and it doesn't work out, and then they don't have anything to fall back on. So my advice is have something to fall back on, because I think a lot of people want to do YouTube because it's easy. And I won't lie, I mean, yeah, doing YouTube videos is a lot easier for me than doing a lot of manual labor. I'm glad that I get to make my YouTube videos and edit for other YouTubers. Alright, that's cool to me. I try not to take it for granted. I'm very grateful. Alright, that's cool. And I totally get why other people would want to be in the same boat. Because I'll be real with you, it's a nice boat to be in. But I also, you know, I don't necessarily do YouTube videos for my channel full time, so to speak. Like I haven't gone in and made it so that my own YouTube channel is sustainable. I know what I'm lacking. I could stream, I could launch a Patreon, I could drop series as soon as they don't get the views that I want them to get. Alright? Consistency is the key. In fact, my old advice used to be consistency, persistency, simplicity, and it still is my advice. I am also just trying, I try to strike a balance between adapting to YouTube's landscape and adapting to what I want to do. Because I interpret consistency, persistency, simplicity a bit differently than how other people might. You know, my Animal Crossing series, I have been consistent with it. I've been playing it for an hour every day, and that also is the persistency aspect of it. I have strived to ensure that I play it for an hour every day, and the simplicity aspect of it is, it's just me playing Animal Crossing every day. Now, this was not a gold rush of a series, alright? This is not the most successful series I ever made on my channel, but the people who did want to watch these videos, I mean, stuck around and had a general understanding of what this series was. Alright? It's fine. And it's not my biggest series, and it probably never will be my biggest series. I don't foresee, you know, 10 years from now people going back and watching all these videos and then these videos get a million views. That's not going to happen, alright? If it does, that's freaking awesome. Hey, welcome to my viewer 10 years in the future. You've come back and made this series get a million views. That's so cool. Thank you. I doubt it though. You know, some videos just die. And this video, as well as a fair share of my Animal Crossing videos, might just die. And I'm okay with that. And I think other YouTubers need to be okay with that too. Some YouTubers can get lucky. I've gotten lucky. There is a luck aspect to it that no YouTuber can quite describe. You know, the idea of going viral, doing exactly the type of video at the exact right time. Alright, there is an aspect to it. And in order to maintain popularity, that's the part that requires luck. I got lucky that I know the people that I do, that I have the support that I have, and that I have the opportunities that I have. Alright? I'm lucky. Some people are not lucky, and, you know, I hate to tell stories like that. Well, I'm not going to tell a story. I hate to give out advice like this, but some people don't get lucky. Some people do, some people don't. That's the point of luck. Luck is a good thing when you have it. It is a bad thing when you don't have it. Alright? So, to be reliant on luck is not a good thing. Alright? Because that's like people saying, oh, I'll just win the lottery. Now, I do believe that it's not all luck. Right? I think there is a certain element of strategy and planning that goes into being a successful content creator and influencer. Alright, that does exist. There are coordinated strategies that people do. I'll give you a prime example. I was editing for The Completionist. We intentionally had certain videos go out on certain days because we figured that's when those videos would be the most relevant. You know, we'd do a review of a Pokemon game during a certain week when a new Pokemon game was coming out because that's when the game would be the most relevant, okay? That's an old and safe strategy. You do a review of a Mario game because you figure it's more popular than if you did a review of a Bomberman game. Alright? That stuff is calculated and coordinated. You do a review, you know, we did reviews of games based on movies. So we did a review of, you know, like a Marvel Avengers game or something. And we did that around the same time that one of the Avengers movies came out. Alright? That's calculated and coordinated. Maybe, you know, new Sonic games coming out. You do a review of a Sonic game. Maybe, you know, a recent interview with a developer says, you know what? One of my least favorite games to work on was Shadow the Hedgehog. Great. You do a review of Shadow the Hedgehog specifically because that's the thing to do. Or, you know, Mario's celebrating his 35th anniversary. You do a bunch of Mario stuff. You get my point. There are calculated things to do. Other times you get lucky. I have played games I played them out of sheer randomness. As a matter of fact, I played a lot of games because a lot of people did not record those games. The big gold mine was actually recording Nintendo DS games just because they were so tricky to record. And beyond that, I recorded the multiplayer features for a lot of these games. Because recording DS multiplayer was even less heard of. So I have 1 or 2 videos on my channel where I recorded the multiplayer of games such as New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, or Sonic Rush for the DS, or Mario Hoops 3-on-3 for the DS. And those games, fortunately, those videos, they got a fair share of views. Tens of thousands. That was pretty great. I covered something that other people didn't do. That made me stand out. But I uploaded those videos at random. But when those games did become relevant, maybe some reviewer talked about them, maybe Nintendo made a sequel to them, whatever, those videos shot up in viewership. Another good example is, I love Pokemon Snap. I have a video on my channel called Completing Pokemon Snap in Under an Hour. I did a speedrun of the game, and when you do a speedrun of the game, you can beat it in under an hour. The world record's like 22 minutes, so all things considered, my record isn't all that impressive. But the title's alluring, right? Pokemon Snap in under an hour. Simple, to the point. The video was about an hour long. You get it. It was a speedrun. The video, when it first came out, got like 2,000 views because I used to be a more popular creator back in the day. But now, with the announcement of new Pokemon Snap, I'll check my YouTube analytics, and that video, like, got 20,000 views since then. That video just shot up in popularity. Alright? Maybe it's not 20,000 views, or maybe it's more, I don't know. But it got a lot of views since then. And to me, that's awesome. That's cool. I'm very glad about that. What I don't quite know is if it'll get more views after new Pokemon Snap comes out. But for the time being, people are enjoying that game, and if I had to guess, some people might not have played the original Pokemon Snap, so they want to know what it is in preparation for new Pokemon Snap coming out, and they see a video called Pokemon Snap in under an hour, and they're like, oh great, you know, that's simple. I can see what the entire game is in under an hour. Great. They don't have to sit down and watch an entire Let's Play or a walkthrough. They can just watch that. Easy peasy. Right? You get it. Also, I'm out of tree branches, huh? Or I only have 4. Okay, so let me get 2 more. That way I can have 1 more to craft a fishing rod with, and then 1 more as a spare. There you go. Good. Okay. So, do I want to catch this? Probably not. I mean, those things are becoming more and... These bugs spawned again because it's the month of April, but I'm not going to need to catch them because I'm probably only going to have time to get 1 more bug model from Flick. I don't know if I want it to be that, so... No, we'll pass on it. But then again, they're only available in the months of, what, April, May, and June? I don't think I need it. I think I'm okay. Anyway, so... My additional YouTube advice, don't worry if your initial videos suck. Don't worry if they're not popular at first. Alright? Almost every YouTuber goes through that. Even the lucky ones. Alright? Almost every YouTuber goes through the fact that their videos are not that great at first. And maybe you'll have a viral hit and that's cool. But it's not necessary to have every video be a hit. I'll give you an example. It's not a one-to-one example, but let me explain something, okay? A big thing that people do on Twitter right now is they love to go up to a corporate account. They love to go up to, say, Nintendo's account. Nintendo tweets something, and then someone just responds, ratio. Typically, what that means, for people that don't know, is it's when people try to make a tweet that's more popular than Nintendo's tweet, so you ratioed them. Alright, some people do it as YouTube comments as well. Here's the thing. That joke only works if your comment or your tweet does get more likes or comments or whatever than the initial tweet or comment you're responding to. But a lot of people love to just say, I'm the popular one, ratio, and then they get no tweets or comments, and then that kind of becomes their identity. They just want to ratio people. And it's I don't think you get it. Alright, the people who are ratioing others are already popular to do that. I get wanting to be popular, but you're not there yet, and when you're not there yet and you try to act like a popular person, I mean, yes, it comes off as cringy, but it diminishes your reputation as well. It actually hurts you more than it helps you. Now, maybe I could go to a tweet and I could say ratio, and maybe I could get a tweet that's more popular than the initial tweet, but at the same time, I don't need to do that, because that's not who I am. Alright, my goal isn't to try and be the most popular YouTuber. It's okay if my videos aren't more popular than someone else's, and I think people need to understand that it's okay if your tweet is not more popular than someone else's tweet. Stop trying to ratio people. Be yourself. Don't just do something because you saw other people be successful at it. Alright? That's the best advice I could give. You can be more than the ratio, man. And even if you get the ratio, what's gonna happen? You'll get 5 minutes of satisfaction, but nobody's gonna remember you as the guy who had a ratio. Nobody's gonna remember you at the time your tweet was more popular than Nintendo's because you said ratio. It works for popular YouTubers because they already have other popular tweets and other popular videos and other popular comments. Frick. It doesn't work for the small guy. I'm sorry to say. Even if your tweet does become more popular, it's funny for a couple minutes, but nobody's gonna remember you for that. The way I see it, you should make videos you want to be remembered for. How do you want to go down in history? For me, I'd love to go down as a guy who was known for playing Animal Crossing for an hour every day and who loved making the series. I'd love to go down as a competitive Pokemon player who won his fair share of matches just using Pokemon he liked, coming up with strategies based on Pokemon he used in his own video series. I'd love to go down as a Splatoon player who stuck with the Splat Roller through the toughest times and the easiest times, and just used that weapon because I liked it, and I made it to rank X despite all the troubles that came with it. My Nintendo Switch overheating, tower control barely ever being in the rotation, and just players being trolly. But I did it. I'd love to go down as a guy who met Masahiro Sakurai because I competed so well, or, just met Masahiro Sakurai in general. It's okay if I don't meet him through a competition. I'd love to go down as a guy who maybe had some influence in the Mario Kart community. I'd love to go down as a guy who was an editor for all these big YouTubers who loved working with him. I'd love to go down as a guy who, I'm known as a New Super Mario Bros. Wii, New Super Mario Bros. U guy. That's cool. I'm okay going down as that guy. I'd like to be known for other things because those series came out a decade ago. I've done a lot since then, guys. I've done a lot since New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's nice when people come back to my videos and they're like, hey, you're still making videos. I haven't watched you since New Super Mario Bros. And I'm like, that's great. I've been making videos for 10 years since then. I've done a lot of stuff since then, and a lot of it was not related to New Super Mario Brothers. But thank you. So, I'd love to be known for a lot of things. Do people really want to be known as the guy who ratioed a Nintendo tweet once? I don't know. I like to make videos that I think would work well for my resume, for my portfolio. Because it's my dream to one day work for Nintendo and work on my dream game. And the only way I can even think of even getting my foot in the door to even work at Nintendo is through a video editing position at the moment, because that's what I do. I edit videos. I figure I don't really know how to make video games, and the things I did learn about video game development, I didn't quite enjoy. I didn't quite enjoy coding. So I figured the best thing I can do is make videos about games to show my appreciation, because video games inspired me so much. I'll do videos of those games, and I'd love to be associated as someone positive in the community who helped share the positivity that games brought to me. And if Nintendo hires me one day for those reasons, then fantastic. Then I can be known as the guy who got hired by Nintendo because they saw me as a positive influence and saw me as at least a competent video editor. And then if I make my dream game one day and people seem to enjoy it, then great. I can be known as the guy who made that game. You know what I mean? Like, make stuff that you want to be known for. Don't make stuff that you don't want to be associated with. Now, if you look back at your videos years from now and you cringe at them, you know, it's up to you if you want to delete them or not. I try not to. I hope that people never see a lot of my older videos, but I leave them up because they're, whether I like it or not, it's something that happened in the past. You know, I used to, do I regret making them? I mean, no, it was a learning experience. I wish they were better. I regret how bad they are, but I don't regret, like, playing the games, you know? So, there are parts of them I regret, but I don't regret the video as a whole. That's what I'm trying to say. Man, I know the Nook Miles achievement isn't done yet because the thing hasn't blinked yet. But man, oh man, I would just love to be done with this all. Come on. Wait. There we are. Thank you. Thank you. Extra fish. All right. Come on. I shouldn't have to look, but I feel like I gotta look. I gotta see how much longer this is all gonna take, huh? Oh, 53 more. I basically gotta catch one more day's worth of fish, which means I gotta come up with another conversation, or I gotta continue this one. All right. Well, how about some other advice then? I mean, I've given advice in the past about how, like, you don't just want to go straight to hanging out with the popular YouTubers because they're going to know that you're just going to try to be popular. You're just going to try to be friends with them because they're popular. If anything, you should try to be friends with people who aren't popular, help them gain popularity. You become famous together, and then you have a true friendship, and then you're both just popular, and then you see exactly what I'm talking about from the other perspective, and then you're the popular ones, and everyone wants to be friends with you. Alright? Don't just become friends with people because they're popular. One of the best things you can do, though, if you do want to try to boost your popularity, you do want to try to make a name for yourself, networking is the way to go. Try to collaborate when you can, but be ready for people to say no or just flat out not respond. I've had both situations. People have said no, and people have not responded, and we move on. Sometimes, even though I've offered to do stuff with people in the past, and they didn't respond at the time, sometimes they did come back years later and wanted to do stuff with me, and it works out. You know, you might say, oh, yeah, maybe they do stuff with you because you're famous now. No, they're still more famous than me. They just kind of realize that I have value now. But, you know, sometimes it works out. And sometimes it doesn't. And you roll with the punches. You know, it's like when you ask someone out on a date. Sometimes you have to accept the fact that the person is going to say no. And you might be heartbroken. But you gotta move on. And maybe there'll be a chance in the future. Or maybe you'll find someone that's more fit for you. I don't know. I'm not one to give dating advice, but that's the most comparable thing I can say. Sometimes, you know, I understand being nervous about wanting to ask to work with somebody. But you gotta accept the fact that people are not going to work with everybody, just like you can't date everybody. That's just rude. Now, working with everybody is not rude, so to speak, but we work with people that we trust, and we don't trust everybody, I'm sorry to say. And also, our time is valuable. We don't have time to work with everybody. So we do have to pick and choose. And I'm thankful that people want to work with me. And I hope that people are thankful that I choose to work with them. But time is valuable. And I get wanting to do videos with certain people. You know, it'd be great if I did videos with certain people. But I respect their time. And I respect... If the way I see it, if you truly appreciate someone and you want to work with them and they say no, then it should be all the more special to you during the day when that person eventually says yes. Alright? You know what I mean? Like, you respect that person because they don't just say yes to anybody. Right? So if they say no to you, the best thing you can do is try to make them want to say yes to you. You know, if a girl does not find you attractive, you can either interpret it as one of two ways. One, maybe you weren't meant to be with that girl. Or significant other. I mean, I don't know. Guys can date guys. We're in 2021. If you're significant other, the person you're interested... For the sake of this conversation, I am just going to say girl. I hope nobody takes offense to that. It's just easier for me to say these sentences. If you're a guy and you're trying to ask out a girl and the girl says no, you can see it as one of two ways. Yes, you can take the depressing route and say you're not good enough. But if you see it that way, I mean, you can try to make yourself better. You can try to become a better person. But you also have to decide if that's the person you definitely want to be with. Like, is that person your future? Is that person, like, is that the timeline you want to go down? Because it's fine. That's up to you. But you can also be ready to say no and accept who you are. And I think either option's fine. I think it's okay to want to change yourself for somebody. And I think it's okay to not want to change yourself for somebody. In the same vein as if someone you want to work with says no, it's okay to try and make yourself more presentable to that person in the future. And it's also okay to move on. If you think less of the person for saying no, that's on you. It's okay to have petty emotions. It's case by case. Like, I don't think someone's bad just for saying no. You know, I've said no. I hope that doesn't make me a bad person. Sometimes I've said yes. I try to make myself available where I can. But you gotta understand, like, I can't play Mario Kart with everybody. I can't play Animal Crossing with everybody. I try to stick to Animal Crossing with my friends because they're the ones I know the most. They're the ones I trust, and then certain people have made it into our friends group because we trust them. You know? So there's my advice for that. Now, do I have any other advice I could give? I mean, my experiences are with being a YouTuber. I don't know if I really have much other life advice. The networking part, like, how do you network better if you try to work with big creators and the big creators say no? Well, I actually think one of the best things you can do is go to a convention. Now, at the time when this videos upload, the world is still a bit shut down. I mean, I know some people are trying to open back up, and it's like, I don't know how many people are going to be clustering back to conventions just yet. But with that said, I still believe one of the best things you can do is go to a convention. That is where most creators go to try and make a name for themselves. And while you might not be able to collaborate with the big creators like you're dreaming of, you might be able to find people in the same ballpark as you, and you can try to grow together. I think that that's actually a good idea. And a lot of the people I know today, I know because of conventions. And I've met them at the first time at conventions, or maybe I've had online friends that I've known for a while that I've once again gone and met at conventions, and then they kind of just become my group. You know, I think conventions are good. Good networking opportunities. Now, let me be clear with a few other things. I don't really want to call people out. I don't want to shame people. But there are ways to make friends, make networking doable. I'm not a networking pro. I've got a good network of people. I won't deny that. That is a nice brag on my part. It's definitely true. I'm lucky. But, I've seen other people be pretty bad at it. So let me give you two bits of advice. One, do not force your way into a conversation. If you are trying to join a conversation, I mean, you are joining a conversation that has already existed. So try to find a point that you can talk about. Even if you are talking about yourself, I know some people find that rude, but as long as it's relevant to the conversation, I think that that's important. Like, you know, if people are talking about, I don't know, Mario Kart. It's easy. It's better for you to say, oh, you know, I set a world record in Mario Kart once. As long as it's true, don't lie. But it's better for you to say that than to be like, oh, you know, I don't play Mario Kart, but you know what I do play? F-Zero. I mean, because if the other people don't play F-Zero, then they're not gonna join the conversation with you. So if you don't have interest in Mario Kart, but they are talking about Mario Kart, maybe don't join the conversation yet. Wait for your opening. And the other thing, okay. I don't even know how to start this because I kind of fall into this camp too. All right, back in the day at conventions, it was a big deal to like have a business card. A lot of people give out their business cards. Okay, that in and of itself doesn't bother me. Business cards are actually a good thing. It's a great way to get your name out there, and in some cases, I remember people because of their business cards. More often than not, I have a lot of business cards that are just sitting here. But I do have a stack. Like, I try not to throw people's business cards away. I try to be nice. Some people will throw your business card away. I'm just going to be honest with you. At the end of the day, it is a piece of paper, and some people don't value them that much. Some people overvalue them. Advice I was given when I went to Japan was do not give out business cards. Alright? Because if you give a Japanese business person a business card, they will hang on to it. And vice versa, if someone in Japan gives you a business card, you are to hang on to it. You know, I just picked up the wasp nest. I'm trying to get rid of that. Where did that go? Right there, right, okay. So, with that said, we're talking American culture here. We're talking going to an American convention. If you give out a business card, that's fine, depending on to whom you give it. Because a lot of people go to the gaming booth, they go to Nintendo's booth, or Sony's booth, or THQ's booth, or whatever, and they try to give these business cards to the employees. And I get it. You want to have an in with Nintendo. You want to have an in with THQ. The problem is you have to know who to give it to. Don't give it to the person who is, like, demoing the game for you. That's standing in front of the TV, making sure you don't run away with their equipment. You know, you have to give it to the right person. Who is the right person? That's not really for me to say, and I don't really want those people to be bombarded. But you don't just go up to the person at the booth and give them your business card. And beyond that, you don't... Okay, look. I hate to say this. I don't want to call this person out in case he watches my videos. But I saw someone try to give his resume to a Nintendo employee at E3. And I had to, he had to ask me, like, he asked me, which person do I give this to? Who do I give this to? And I paused for a second and I said, I don't want to be rude, but someone has to tell you this is not the event to do that. I get it. E3 is the big event. That's where all the game companies are. That's where all the game professionals are, right? It's not just like PAX where Nintendo's demoing a game. Like, at E3, Miyamoto might be there, right? Don't you want to prove that you're a competent game developer? Even if you are. Okay, I have no doubts that this person was a competent game developer. Or, I mean, I don't know. But I don't want to just assume that he's bad. I assume that he's just trying to get his foot in the door. Whatever. E3 is not the place to do that. No event, no convention really is. I guess if there were an event to, like, show off your credentials, I understand the logic that you might think it would be E3. But it's really not the place, especially for what E3 has become now, where it's more open to the public. It's not the place. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna hand that portfolio to somebody and they're not gonna know what to do with it. They're just gonna hold it and they might set it down somewhere where eventually the custodial crew might throw it in the trash. Alright? That's the truth. Do not go to an event and just hand out your portfolio to people. Alright? If Nintendo's looking for a job, you go on their job listing site and you apply for a job. That goes for any company. You just give your portfolio to people, they're not going to know what to do. And they might be nice. They might say thank you and they might take it. But at the end of the day, I know people are hungry for an opportunity. They all want to be the next big thing. I totally understand. I want to be the next big thing. That would be so cool. But it's, you got to tread lightly sometimes. I get having ambition. I'm ambitious. I've been playing Animal Crossing for an hour every day just to prove that I could do it. Alright? I get it. But I gotta let you know, there's a way that all of this gets done. You give your business cards to creators after you've had a conversation, and you end it with, oh, hey, do you want my business card? And if they say no, you respect that. And vice versa, it's up to you if you decide that you want to take business cards from somebody else. Do you want to have 50 business cards? Sometimes that's come into play. Sometimes, I kid you not, I've gotten business cards from Nintendo employees. I don't know that I gave them my business card in return, though, because it was a sign of respect. I don't even think I asked them. But I have business cards from, like, 2 or 3 employees, and that's just good information to have. Fortunately, I think it's a good thing. I haven't needed to contact those employees, but I think there's something like, if there was legal trouble, if there was an issue, I could contact one of these Nintendo employees and be like, hey, what's the deal with this? Now, I've been okay. We've been fine. It's not a big deal. The whole point of needing to contact somebody at Nintendo would be for, like, an emergency, I feel. Or if I worked at Nintendo one day and I needed a point of reference, maybe I could use their information, but I don't even know. But that's the whole thing. Who do you want to have your business cards, and whose business cards do you want? And if you just want Nintendo employees, be honest, like, have you earned that yet? Do you think they're going to do anything with your business card? Now, 1 or 2 Nintendo employees do have my business card. That came into play because they they actually needed my business card because they needed information. And my business cards are when I had them. I don't really have them anymore. But when I did have them, they were blank on the opposite side. So I would write stuff on them. And then that helps. Like, hey, this is my email address. This is my, or maybe even my phone number. Like that information. Maybe my email address is on my business card. My phone number definitely wasn't. And so that comes into play. Or if I tell people like I want to meet at this place at this time, maybe you write that on a business card. Depends on what you want to do. Some people have QR codes on their business cards, and I actually think that that's smart. But it's case by case. It's a matter of wanting to present the information you want to present and how you want to be known. Back to that topic. And then there's separate information about how you should present your resumes. I don't know if I'm really qualified to explain that. I think my resume looks okay. And I've had friends look at my resumes, and they've thought it's okay. And I've actually helped my friends with their resumes, and they've actually gotten jobs. So maybe I am qualified, but I don't know. Like I've submitted my resume to a few different companies, and I didn't get accepted at those jobs. You usually have the decency to tell me that the position's been filled, but I usually just accept the fact that like I was not the most applicable person for the position, and that's okay. That is okay. When you apply to these jobs, you are applying with the mindset that life will go on if you are not accepted. It is an open opportunity, and it would be awesome if I was able to take up that opportunity. But if I don't get it today, what would my life have been if the opportunity never came up in the first place? That's how I have to do it. So, all right. How many more fish do I gotta get? Come on. 27 more! We're almost done! Oh, we're already at the hour mark, though. I'm going so overtime with this. Hopefully I don't get any more eggs or any more trash or anything like that. Alright. I think this one's going to be an egg, and that makes me a little nervous. Come on, please don't be an egg. Frick. Well, the other fish was slightly bigger, right? What if I catch that fish real quickly? Oh, I still got to go back to my island and listen to KK's song. Frick! Ah! Alright, well, in any case, what I really do advise, though, is it sounds so cheesy and everyone says it, and because everyone says it, it starts to not sound like advice, but in the truest sense, you really just gotta be yourself. Alright, now I know some people on the internet have characters that they play as. That's fine. Alright? People have their characters. Angry Video Game Nerd's one of the most famous examples. Alright? But when he goes to events, he's not always the Angry Video Game Nerd. He's James Rolfe, as his real name is, okay? He's a very swell guy. I've had the pleasure to meet him. Alright, now, if you want to be a character, that's one thing. But you just got to make sure you distinguish the character from yourself. Don't pretend to be someone you're not, because it will ruin your future. Alright? Unless you are pretending to be a character. James Rolfe was pretending to be the Angry Video Game Nerd, and he specifically set up this world where that would work, and he had his characters and everything. Alright? In similar vein, I'm trying to think of, like another famous YouTuber who might be a little similar. But I guess a lot of the big YouTubers I might still watch act a lot like how they act. But yeah, don't say things you don't mean. Don't fake things. Just be you. Because you're the only one. I think it was Kamiya who said that. Don't be me. You gotta be you because you're the only one. And I actually like that advice. You're the only you. You gotta be you. Alright? So, at the end of the day, what's most important is that when you're making videos, you gotta... Let's retread everything I've said. You gotta be you. Okay? Do what you want to make. Remember why you're making videos. If you're making videos for money, I don't think that's an objectively bad thing. But there is a strategy that you must follow, and there is luck involved at some point. YouTubers will know, big YouTubers will know when you're just trying to get with them because they're popular. There is a networking strategy to be incorporated when you go to conventions and events. If you're going to have a business card, that's fine, but don't force it on people. And in similar vein, it's up to you when other people offer you their business card, and you can decide if you want to be polite and take their card. You can decide if you don't want their card. You can decide if you want to take their card and throw it away. That's up to you, but take into consideration that other people are going to feel the same way. There's appropriate ways to enter a conversation. There are appropriate ways to ask if you want to work with another creator. feel free to ask, but be ready when people say no. There are ways to present your videos. You don't always need the most expensive equipment. You can work your way to that. There are free pieces of software out there that you can use that can make your videos look just as professional. If you are going to become more professional in the space, then you might consider buying more expensive equipment, but see it as an investment. The last thing that I hate it when people buy expensive equipment and don't use it, or don't want to make videos until they have expensive equipment. You don't need the world's best computer or the world's best TV, the world's best game capture software to do stuff. I started making gaming videos because my video camera that I had at the time, my camcorder, had an input on it that allowed me to do AV in, audio video in, from a game console. That's the only way I was able to record games back in the day. Some of the quality of my old videos looked terrible because I had to run it through converters and stuff. But I got the point across. And with any luck, you should always try your best, but you should always improve. And with any luck, your older videos might not be as good as your newer videos, and you might look at your older videos and you might cringe. Don't feel bad if you don't get the views you want. If your goal is to only get views, I don't think that's an objectively bad thing either, but you know, don't take it as immediate defeat. YouTube is competitive. I would advise having a backup plan. I will not discourage people from being YouTubers as their career choice. I think it can be a viable option, but know that it is tough. It is more time consuming than people might think, and a lot of people want to be YouTubers because they might think it's easy. I appreciate my job, and I do think it's a lot easier than other work out there, and I'm glad that I get to do it, but I also acknowledge the fact that at any point, this could fall apart. So, be prepared, tread lightly, be cautious, do what you can, and then, of course, try to do what you can to stand out as well. I mean, you know, everyone wants to do walkthroughs of Mario and Sonic games. What makes your videos special? You know what I mean? So, do what you can. That's what I advise. I know I'm not the biggest creator anymore, but maybe I can give this advice from a more soft-spoken place, because I used to be a lot more popular. I kind of know what does and doesn't work these days. I know a lot of what doesn't work these days. So I don't know if that makes me the most applicable person to give advice. But that is just kind of where we are. So, you know, I do what I can. Alrighty. Anyway, any moment now, I'm finally going to be done with this fishing achievement. And then after that, I can go back to my island, I can listen to KK's song, and I can be done. Actually, if I'm down to like the final 5 fish, maybe I will just go back to my island and catch them there. Let me see how we're doing here. This was a very nice Nook Miles island. The lighting combined with the cherry blossom trees make it very pretty. It's unfortunate that so many eggs are out and about right now. Oof, we're on 14 left. Alright, let me catch 4 more, and then I'll catch the final 10 fish of the series back on my island. Now, I don't know about these fish. I get the vibe that those are going to be eggs. Maybe this fish seems slightly bigger, slightly thicker. Let's give that a try. Alright, you're on the other side. What if I scare you away then, huh? What if I use this vaulting pole and I scare you away? There you go. And then we go over here. And I scare you away. Okay, tiny fish. Never been so excited to catch a tiny fish, and yet here we are, because at least I can mostly confirm that they're not eggs. And with any luck, it won't be trash as well. Trash or a rock or something. Alright, come on. Give me a fish. There we go. It's a tiny one, but it counts as a fish. Good. Alright. Well, I hope that if any of my advice today has inspired someone to become a YouTuber or to do YouTube work in a specific way, I hope that you'll remember me when you're a nice, big, famous YouTuber, because us YouTubers like compliments. I like knowing that I matter to somebody. Every once in a while, I see those favorite YouTubers lists, and just seeing my name on there means so much to me. But I also acknowledge that, like, yes, of course, there are a lot of bigger content creators out there that are more likely, more probable of being someone's favorites. Like, of course we all like Chugga Conroy and Arlo and Scott the Waz and all those guys. They're fantastic creators, and because their exposure is much bigger than mine, they are more probable to show up on someone's favorite YouTubers list. I get that. Alright. Am I jealous? Of course I am. But I'm also happy for them too. I'm happy that they can be someone's favorites because they're also some of my favorites, and I think that they deserve it. So, that's all cool. I'm glad I even get to work with some of them. So that's actually cool that I get to work with my favorites. So that makes me happy. But yeah, you know, Don't forget me. Remember your origins. I remember my origins where I made AMVs of online flash shows with various songs. And yes, even back in the day, I too used Linkin Park songs just like everyone else. And then I got into gameplay recording because I realized I could do that. And then that kind of taught me video editing. And then now I do a bunch of different stuff. And it all boils back to video games. Because that's what I like. That's what I like. I like Nintendo games. I like more than just Nintendo games, but like Nintendo's probably like 90%. What's the other 10%? The occasional third-party game and Valve. You know, I like my Grand Theft Autos and I like some games that are exclusive to other consoles. I like Twisted Metal. I think that's a fun franchise. I like I'm trying to remember what else. I mean, back in the day, Mega Man X4 and X6, I really liked those games, but those were exclusive to Sony consoles before they came to Nintendo. But I liked those games. You get it. Primarily Nintendo. I don't need to elaborate on that. Alright, I will get this fish, and then I think I'm down to the final 10, and then I can just go back to my island and be good to go, right? Here we go. And then I probably don't need to worry about my tools breaking. I mean, I always need to worry about my tools breaking, but I probably don't need to worry about crafting anymore, right? Alright, 4990. Tell you what, just because there's another tiny fish right here, let me catch this one real quickly, and then I'll catch the final 9 fish back on my island, and then we will be done, and we will celebrate with a glorious KK song. Let it go. Goodbye. Alright, let's go back. Let's sell some stuff. Tell you what I'll do then. Let me get rid of one more fish. I'll take some of these tree eggs. Who knows if I need them? But I mean, I chopped down trees. I'll grab them. Alright, there. Just a couple. Just a couple. Fine, I'll catch this fish real quickly too, and then I'll catch the final 8. The final 8 fish on my island. Either one of these fish. It's already on. I love it when it's quick. Darn it! I should have just gone back to my island. Alright, well, I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need that rock. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. I've caught enough fish on this island. Unless there's a fish right there. Nope, we're good. Hello, my man Wilbur. Oh, I'm so excited to finally be done catching fish in this game. It's going to be, oh, such a momentous occasion. Here we go. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, my God. There's too many fish. 5,000 fish. But, folks, you're about to witness it. I'm about to do it. I'm about to be done catching fish in this series. I'm pretty sure forever. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Here we go. So I would like to use this drop-off box. Yes, please. Here we go. Oh, no, not the garden lantern. I would actually like to hang on to that. I would like to hang on to the eggs. And I would like to hang on to that one cherry blossom we had. All right, what color is this garden lantern? Maybe I will sell it real quickly. Just black. All right, well, I will sell it because I know I can at least order. Actually, wait. What color are my garden lanterns over to the right? For the longest time, I even considered replacing these garden lanterns, and I don't think I did. I don't remember if I have 2 gray ones and 1 black one, or 2 black ones and 1 gray one. But let me see. Let me do a quick inspection. I had a white one here. I had a white one. Ah. Alright, and then we'll put the black one here. There we go. Much better. And then this gray one needs to go. And what I'll do then is I will actually scooch this down. There we go. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. It needs to line up so it's like slightly symmetrical with this table. Right? Well, this lines up with the chair. So hang on, this needs to go up 1. There we go. Alright, you know what? I'll grab these 2. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, final 9 fish. Let me get my rod out. I can only hope that my rod does not break before I get the fish that I need. Alright, fishies. Who's going to be the last one? Is it just going to be a generic sea bass? Because that's okay with me. I would love to catch a sea bass right now. I just need one to spawn. Alright, please, no more eggs. Give me the fish. Wait. This is an egg. I'm chucking it back into the ocean. It's a tire. That's even worse. Oh, God. Alright, come on. Come on. Cherry blossom. Alright, well, don't mind if I do. But what I really need, I just need a couple more fish. Gosh darn it, come on. Thank you. I don't want to miss any more cherry blossoms. Okay. I need those. I need those. Those are important to me. I need lots of those. Tiny fish. That's got to be a fish and not an egg. Or a piece of trash. Come on. I cleaned up the trash on my island. That means that more fish should be spawning, right? Wait. There we are. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Come on! Ah! Alright, I'm gonna go sell these things right now. I've had enough. Cherry blossom. Hang on. I gotta get that real quickly. Alrighty. Take it. I got it. Okay. Good. You know what? And then real quickly, I want to put these over by the proper location. Alright, you know what? I'll just sell them. I'll just sell them. I don't need them. That's fine. I got enough DIY recipes right there. Okay. Come on, man. I just need a couple more fish. I just want to be done with it, and then I can finally end today's video. And then, then I gotta listen to KK's song, but then we'll be done. Alright, so, garden lanterns. Goodbye, goodbye, those, and then that rock. Okay. Come on, my man. We can do it. Okay. Come on. There's a fish. Please do not be an egg or a piece of trash. Come on. We can do it. There, it's already on. I leveled it quick. Alright, it's a squid. It's a squid. We're good. We're good. Alright, 8 more. 8 more. 8 more. Alright. Hey, Toby, you're just walking around. I'm not just used to seeing you. Hey, what's the good word? What's the latest? Another day in paradise, or as I like to call it, Aquanet. Hey, can I give you something? Looking for a rap session with Toby, are you? Let's chat. Have you flown anywhere using a Nook Miles ticket lately? Yes, I just came back from another Nook Miles tour. Because according to Wilbur, you may find something special hidden in the rocks at your destination. Eggs! Stone eggs! Like way more than you can find around here. I know what you're thinking. Who needs that many eggs? The real question is, who cares? These are exclusive limited time eggs, which means I have to have as many as possible, Ribbit. Good. I just gotta get used to the fact that Toby's a villager here now. I just gotta get used to seeing him walk around. Alright, I need some more fish, though. Come on. Where are they? I'm already 17 minutes overtime. Toby, help me find... I guess I can use a bag of fish bait. That's guaranteed to make a fish spawn, right? So I'll take this. Alright, Toby, I will see you later. Thanks for hanging around my island. Hey, that's a fish. Here we go. Let's get it. You're not gonna see that. Alright, let me try it again. And a hoppa. Try that on for size. Wait. Wait. There it is! Thank you! What have we got? It's a big fishy! Cool. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh, scaring the hermit crab away? Doesn't matter. I don't need to catch bugs anymore. I need fish. And there's another vanilla clam right there that I will dig up in a moment. Let me get this fish first. Come on. Golly. Come on, come on. Try it. Thank you. Wait. Waha! Very good. Alright, we're actually getting fish. This is good. This is good. Alright, and then I'll get this vanilla clam. Alright, alright. I'll dig it up with my colorful shovel. There we are. Ooh, so good, so good, so good. Alright, and then we do boom. Alright, and then I scooch back here. Oh, wait, another vanilla clam? Okay, okay. These might be the final 3 bags of fish bait I ever make in the series. Got it. Lunged me forward a little bit, but that's okay. Alrighty, and then we do hup. And then we do boop. There we go. Let's craft. And then we do go to... Oh, I can craft one of those, huh? Alright, I'll just make one of those real quickly. 1 extra piece of furniture, why the heck not? Alrighty, boom, keep crafting. What I need right now is this. 3 bags of fish bait, come on. Come on, we can do it. We can do it, and then let me go to a place that already has a fish, and then I will throw these 3 bags of fish bait in there, and then I might only need 1 more fish after that, and then I'll finally be done! Ah! Okay. And to think I started today off by doing some terraforming. Man, oh man. Alright, there we go. All done for now. All done. All done. All done. Okay, no, I don't need any more bugs. No moths. Cherry blossom. Darn it. Made me get my net out for nothing. Alright, let me go down by my Mario Celebration items then. More manila clams. With any luck, I won't need them. Come on, is there a fish? Why is there no fish? Or am I just not seeing them? I'm not seeing anything. What the heck? Alright, let me get my fishing rod out then. Where are the fish? Where are the fish? There's a balloon back there. Not gonna go after it right now. Come on. Not seeing a... Okay, there's a fish. Alright, that means I feel a bit better about using my bags of fish bait right here. Okay, so wait. There we are, thank you. Alright, this feels like a sea bass. Nice. Alright, sea bass obtained. Great. How many more fish do I need total? 5 more. Alright, let's use these 3 bags of fish bait. And then I only need 2 more fish after that. If I just mash the A button, I can catch this fish immediately. There you go, you see it. Aha, it's already on! There we go. Alright, there we go. 4 more. Oh, to finally be done with all this. And then it's just deep sea diving from here. Wait. Wait. Ah! Okay. There. 3 more fish to go. Okay, here we go. Go get it. Wait. 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 There it is. And then 2 more fish to go. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're gonna be so done. Anything on the boardwalk? No. Come on, 2 more fish. I'm not digging up any more manila clams. I just want to find what nature gives to me. That's hopefully a fish and not an egg. And now that I got rid of this one garden lantern, it's actually easier for me to stand right here and go fishing for it. Except it's still not going to see it. I still have to get the proper angle. Try that. There you go. Wait. 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 There it is. Okay, 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 okay. Alright. 1 more fish. Will the last fish I obtain for the sake of this Nook Miles achievement be a sea bass? Or will it be something more special? Probably just a sea bass, but that's a-okay with me. Let's end this. Let's end this. 1 more fish. 1 more fish. 1 more fish. Please. Where would it be? There it is. Please be a fish and not an egg. Let's go. Mac, you can watch me. Wait. 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 Aha! It is a squid! It's not even a fish, but it will count. That's it. We're done. That's 5,000 fish caught over the course of this series. Ah! Battle-tested catch of the day. Crazy. 3,000 Nook Miles for that one. Oh, it took so long. But it's done. I will not need to catch another fish ever again. I will catch this cherry blossom. That'd be nice. Okay. Great. I think there was another cherry blossom in the back. Alright. And... great. Alright. And now I will listen to KK's song. And today's video will officially come to a close. Oh, folks, thank you so much for joining me on this journey and for listening to me ramble for the past month about just stuff. Oh, man. Okay, KK, my man. Dealer's choice for you today. Make it celebratory. Okay, here, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm in a mood. Yoshillerville. I feel good. Cool, I'm dialed in. Have a seat and let me jam. Alright, folks. That wraps up today's video of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos where I will no longer be bug catching or fishing. Still got to do the deep sea diving. Oh, and bunny days tomorrow. So there's that. But for now, let me have a seat, and I hope that you will enjoy KK's song. Alright, mountain song, let's do it. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!
Oh me, quit me, not me, oh not oh. Oh me, not me, oh not me, oh me, oh. Oh me, quit me, not me, oh not oh. Oh me, not me, oh not me. Oh me, quit me, not me, oh not oh. Oh me, not me, oh not me, oh me, oh. Oh me que me na me oh na oh. Oh me na me oh na me. Que oh me na me oh na me que oh me oh na me que oh na me que me na me oh na me na 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 na. Que oh me na me oh na me que oh me oh na me que oh na me que oh na me na me que me na me oh na me. Oh me que oh me na oh me na now me que que me na me que oh now oh me que me na me oh na oh. Oh me na me oh na me oh me oh. Oh me que me na me oh na oh. Oh me na me oh na me. Oh me que me na me oh na oh. Oh me na me oh na me oh me oh. Oh me que me na me oh na oh. Oh me na me oh na me. Oh me na me oh na me que oh me oh me oh na me que oh na me na me que me na me oh na me na 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 na. Oh me na me oh na me que oh me oh me oh na me que oh na me na me que me na me oh na me na. warung jin dia di pagi tapi di pagi jam kalau tidak di pagi di dia ada namun
Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye!